The number one thing that I absolutely hate about Supersports.
Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
Look at that, guys. Look at all that. Look at this great place where I could be having some really fun urban fuckery on my WR250 fucking arm. And look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that hill action, man. Unfortunately, I got my CBR 1000 fucking double R, which absolutely sucks ass off-road. It's not made for that shit. But I love this bike, but I wish I could be out there having a good time. But anyways, in this video, the number one thing that I absolutely hate about Supersports and Superbikes is the fairings. Absolutely hate the fucking fairings. A lot of people think it's fantastic to have them because it keeps you from getting wind fatigue. But let me tell you this, guys. I absolutely fucking hate taking these fairings off. But hey, I want to talk about some more shit too in this video, but that's the main number one thing. Let me get on this bike. Let me get the fuck out of here. Plug in my heated gloves because it's cold as fuck out here. It's like 35 degrees. But you know, CycleCruza does not store his bike for the winter. Fuck that. He rides year round, baby. Look at that. By the way, if you want to get these heated gloves, I'll include a link in the description and comment section of this video. Kind of thick. I know some of you guys complain about the thickness of you know, the heated gloves. But I tell you, in the wintertime, it's not like y'all gonna be doing fucking wheelies and hot dogging it around corners and shit here in the wintertime. It's just about riding and being comfortable. And these gloves keep you comfortable. But I tell you, they really suck for doing wheelies, man. I feel like that was the main cause of me fucking up having that wheelie fail. Because you just don't get a good feel of the clutch and the throttle, you know, when trying to regulate a wheelie. All right, where we at? But yeah, guys, now this is what I love about that's what I love about the fucking Superbike, of course, is the power. And absolutely sick. That's why I keep this bike. But I tell you guys, the absolute, you know, it's a pain in the ass taking these fairings off, man, and I'm putting them back on. But this bike isn't as bad as the CBR 600 RR was, man. I absolutely hated putting the fairings back on that bitch, the mid fairings on that bike. And then you know, you get the bolt in there, sometimes it won't take, and then I don't know, it's just a pain in the ass. But the nose fairing on this CBR 1000 RR is the real pain in the ass, man. Absolute pain in the ass. It's actually even a pain in the ass, really, to take the side, the mid fairings off, because you have to get the angle screwdriver in order to get that one screw in the back corner here. Pain in the ass. That's one thing I love about the WR250R. It's so easy to work on, man. You don't have to, you know, the little bit of plastics to take that off. You can take that off in like 2 seconds, no problem. Very simple and easy to take that off, and you don't even need to take it off to do oil changes and other stuff to it. And that's what appeals. That's why these, you know, the street fighters appeal to me. That possibly that maybe in the future I want to get, because they don't have all the, you know, these fairings. But the drawback to that is, for some people, some sensitive riders out there, that the wind fatigue bothers them. But for me personally, riding a WR250R, which does about, in my current setup, it only does about 80, tops out about like 85 miles per hour, maybe max. On the highway, it doesn't bother, wind doesn't bother me at all. It's not a big issue to me. I absolutely hate working on this bike just because it's you know, a pain in the ass to do some of the maintenance on the bike, where you have to take some of the fairings. But you know, the tank cover is really easy to take off on this bike as opposed to the 600RR, because the 600RR you had to take off the mid fairings in order to get the tank cover off, is where this you just remove the seat and then you can take the tank cover off. So it's much easier taking the fairings off on this bike than it is a 600RR. It's at least the main parts that you need to take off. And also these fairings are very expensive, as you guys know. At least the Chinese, this is a Chinese set. I have my OEM fairings. You know, I bought this bike new and I took the fairings off and I stored them. They're in mint condition, and I put on some custom painted Chinese fairings, and the pearl white, as you see here. And so I don't give a shit if, you know, if I get any scratches or anything. It's not a big deal, because whenever I go to sell it or whatnot, I can just slap on the OEM fairings. And also, if I want to replace one of the Chinese fairings on here, it's very inexpensive, and it's not a big deal. But you know, OEM fairing, it's like $400 or $500, man, for the mid fairing, side fairing here on the bike. And that's the pain in the ass about super sports, super bikes. Not to mention, you know, you pay more for insurance as well. WR250R, I pay like frickin' $120 a year, full coverage, 0 deductible. This bike, I pay like $600 a year, which is the reason why it's cheaper here in Ohio, is because we can't ride year round like you guys can in the southern states. And so, you know, I ride year round, but you just can't ride in the wintertime all that much. Guys, I don't know, you know, I'm not hating on the super. I always love these bikes, don't get me wrong, man. But they're so one-dimensional, though. It's just you get the power on them. Oh, the power! I fucking love it! Yeah, it's fun to take corners with them. But man, like I said, you saw that cool area where I could have been doing some urban fuckery. Just can't do it on this bike, man. That's what sucks. But it's awesome having two bikes, you know, two completely different bikes. Having a super bike and a dual sport, because I tell you, when you get off of one and you get on the other, it's like you got a brand new bike again. Man, let's get some air! Whoa! Got some good air that time, baby. Get some slide action. Let's get some slide action. Some slide action. A little bit of slide action. You said you can't have fun in the twisties, man. Fucking awesome. So it just keeps it fresh. That's what I love about having both of these bikes. Because I love the power on this bike. I really do. And I love both bikes. But hey guys, that's all I have for you in this video. If you want to see more of my videos, go to my website, CycleCruza.com. Click on the menu tab, My Videos. All my videos are categorized in various playlists. Hopefully you can find something that will inform you or entertain you. Hey, hit thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with your friends. And let you guys know, man, that these super sports and super bikes are not all up, you know, cracked up to be. But the speed is awesome. But I'm telling you guys, if you had a dual sport and you do the urban fuckery like I do, you'll wish you had that dual sport in the garage with the super bike, or super sport, I'll tell you that. But that's all I have for you guys. So until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Deuces!
Hey, don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel that features the original bug-out moto van that is designed and built by yours truly, so that I can live in my van with my motorcycle. So hey, check me out at youtube.com/bugoutmoto. Subscribe today.